Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2015 Toyota Camry SE Hybrid for you today. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle as we get it out on the road, put it through its paces, take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle as well, where we go through the ins and outs of the vehicle, demonstrate its many functions and features. Make sure you catch that video as well. We'll be sure to include links to both videos and the description portion of the ad anywhere you find this vehicle for sale. Just wanted to take a quick walk around just to show you how brilliantly the vehicle presents, and without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started on our test drive video. Thank you for joining us. Got 123,557 miles. Go ahead and get our seat belts on here, safety first. And go ahead and squeeze through these cones and get started. Folks, have you ever had a situation where you can have your cake and eat it too? Well, if you have, I would say that this is similar to one of those situations. This is a brilliant vehicle, touches upon about every bullet point that a smart shopper would look for. This is a one-owner vehicle, very popular vehicle, has a reputation for longevity, affordability, low cost of ownership. This vehicle will get you in excess of 40 miles per gallon. Many people in the Toyota forums actually report getting in excess of even 45 to 50 miles per gallon with it with just minimal effort. Very comfortable inside, rides very luxurious, very smooth, very comfortable. Lots of safety features and lots of style. Love this red stitching throughout the interior of the vehicle. Folks, you're only going to get that with the SE trim. Not going to get that with any other trim. Excellent sound system, privacy glass. This particular example has a clean California title. Everything inside works. You got dual zone climate control. Good mileage for a hybrid. Most of the times, by the time these hybrids are 10 years old, they would accumulate to over 200,000 miles. At 123,000 miles, you still got a lot of life left in this car. It's a Toyota after all. I've seen many of these Camry hybrids be used as rideshare vehicles, taxis, Ubers, Lyfts, and I've seen over 300,000 or 400,000 miles on the original powertrain. The ride is extremely smooth, extremely quiet, lots of sound dampening materials used throughout the vehicle. The vehicle drives straight, no alignment issues, and the steering wheel is dead center 12 o'clock when you're driving straight. As we apply our brakes here, I don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the brake pedal, no shaking or shimmying on the steering wheel, and none on the chassis. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. This feels like a car I could get behind the wheel of and drive for hours and hours, take a long road trip with. 10-hour road trip, I'd feel would be very comfortable and doable in this vehicle. Also love all of the side bolstering support the seats offer. The seats are very comfortable, even if you're a larger person. The seat offers plenty of support while keeping you firmly planted in place and keeping you from getting excessively fatigued or tired. Folks, at the very next intersection, we're going to make a right turn, and that section of road is known for having a lot of uneven road, rough pavement, and potholes. It's the section of road we take vehicles on to test the suspension, because if there's ever any excessive wear and tear on the front suspension, such as the upper or lower control arms, sway bar links, tie rod ends, you'll typically feel movement on that section of road, and you'll feel clunks or rattles or groans or noises coming from the suspension. So, you know, you don't have to look far here in California to find a rough road you can test your suspension in. Just about every road, but we're blessed our immediate neighborhood is actually pretty nice. So we have to come a few blocks away before we get the typical California road. In any case, let's go ahead and see how it does. Does not have a numb feeling that you would expect from a Lincoln or a Cadillac. It's more of a sport tune feel, but it's not a jarring feel like you would get with many sportier vehicles. You feel the bumps there, you feel the cracks on the road, you feel the potholes, but they're not jarring. They just feel like your car's going over it and saying, oh, okay, all right, what else do you have? Feels very comfortable. I actually like the feedback. I don't like that numb feeling because I like to be connected with the car, and when the car feels too numb, I actually don't appreciate that type of ride quality. So I feel that this one is just right. Folks, this next section of road is where I typically do a 0 to 60 acceleration run, but the amount of traffic here, I don't know if that's going to be possible. We'll go ahead and pull to the side here in just a moment, let the traffic clear, and see if we have enough space to be able to do that. I like doing it through this section of road because it's an incline, it's uphill. I have the air conditioning blasting, which is putting maximum load on the vehicle, taking about 10 horsepower away from the car. So the car is in the most unfortunate of circumstances going up this hill, and we could kind of judge it based on that and see how quickly we can get to 60. The reason I like hybrid vehicles is you have that gasoline engine. You also have that electric power for instant power. 50, 60, 70% throttle. Look at that. There's 60 miles per hour before you know it. Didn't expect that from a little hybrid, did you? Well, this is going to drive more like a V6 gasoline engine, just because when you combine the instant torque of electric power with the horsepower of the combustion engine, you're going to get power results that's equivalent to most V6 engines. You're going to get that power delivery very smoothly with that eCVT. And highly recommend it, folks. It's an absolute pleasure to drive. I think it'll be the pride and joy of any individual, family, or business. Now, for those of you watching from out of state or out of town, do want to remind you we do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you get a hold of us. We'll be happy to get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours, so don't be shy. Trade-ins are welcome, extended warranties are available. Now, folks, if you enjoyed this video thus far, please do us a big favor and please make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We really are concentrating on growing our YouTube channel this year, and we cannot do it without your help. So please like and subscribe, and then make sure you hit the bell notification icon so that way you can be notified of all of our future videos. Trade-ins are welcome, extended warranties are available. And again, affordable nationwide shipping. Just give us a call, we'll get you a quote. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday from 11 to 4. Appointments are not necessary, but they're appreciated, and it allows us to be able to block off a period of time for you, dedicate a salesperson for you so that we can efficiently and effectively help you. Well, nothing more to say about this vehicle. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So it's a pleasure to drive. I think you'll find that it's a pleasure to own, low cost of ownership, extremely reliable, long-lasting, and very good resale value. It's done just about as much depreciating as it's going to do. If you take care of it, keep it in good shape. I've seen 200 and 250,000 mile Camry hybrids still sell for $7,900. So the difference between what you're paying now and what you could sell the car for, assuming that inflation stays exactly the same as right now, which it won't. You might even break even after owning this car and putting 100,000 miles on it. Who knows? Well, but definitely a good investment, so that's for sure. We're going to go ahead and pull into the lot here and demonstrate the backup camera, and we'll go ahead and wrap up at that time. I do want to take this opportunity, excuse me, to thank you for investing your valuable time and sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. I certainly do appreciate it. I do hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. This backup camera has great resolution. Easy, just pop it into reverse. We'll let you know where you're going. Make sure you keep yourself out of trouble. Thanks again, guys. See you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.